How's it going, everybody? Trainwreck here. Here we are with number 3. That's 3 for the CARMEN series weathering that I'm doing on all my Boston and Maine rolling stock. So this video is going to be a little bit different than my past 2 videos. I'm not really going to cover any painting techniques. If you want to know that, go watch the first and second video. I'm not going to keep doing the same painting techniques over and over again. This was the Atlas car. I was hoping it would have a little bit more detail on it to pinpoint some areas with a more modern touch. Parts I was hoping it was going to have was the air end hoses and angle cocks. I am wanting to do for this car, but I don't have the materials yet. So once those materials come in, I'm actually going to do it on all 4 cars. That way they'll blend together, and I'll actually be doing that on all my modern cars, but I'll make that a separate video, most likely. So now I'm just gonna point out what I did different with this car compared to the rest, and show you guys some more finer, detailed shots of what I'm doing. Already, you guys can notice some weirdness going on here. I clear coated this car first, trying something different, and I would not do that again. I know most people dull coat it. I didn't have dull coat. I just hit it with a matte clear finish. And obviously, I think I just put a little bit too much on. All right, right off the bat, we're gonna start off back to this side. Retainer valve. Unfortunately, I don't have a transfer for it, but there should be a sticker here with an arrow pointing down for the retainer valve. All you do is you just paint it white. It's molded in there already. That's actually a better shot. Just paint the handle white. Quick, easy detail that, you know, from a distance, you're not really gonna know. But now that I set it, it stands out. I don't like doing graffiti, but I don't mind graffiti touch-up. So I got 1 on this side. I did 2 on this side. Nothing crazy. Unfortunately, this is one of the reasons I want to get an airbrush, is you can see the brush strokes, even though I watered it down. I hate painting blue. I've never liked blue paint. Blue or yellow and white get very runny and blotchy in my mind. Did another ladder. This one I did a little bit different, as if someone else did it ahead of time. Kept the rungs just normal like everything else, but the ladder the ladder itself, I painted a rusted metal color, as if, you know, another shop or someone did a field repair and didn't paint the ladder and it rusted up real quick. This is where you would end up putting your bad order tags. The sill steps, handbrake. Made this one look like the handbrake was replaced recently. And in this situation, referring to the video I'm gonna be doing down the road, say this car got an air test. You'd paint the last 3 rungs on the handbrake white in the released position. So that way, when you're walking the train, you can tell if the car is tied down or not. So that was, once again, quick, easy thing, something you're never gonna notice unless you know it's there. Where's the truck? It's on the other side. So, another thing I've seen, don't really know why they do it, but my painting wasn't the best. The car owner and number of the car painted on the truck as well. Quick, easy. Once again, from a distance, you're gonna notice it and wonder, oh, what the hell's that? And then another thing I've seen done is you'll paint 1 bolt on each bearing, and that is, unfortunately, they're not gonna spin like they should, but when you do a roll-by inspection, you can tell if you're sliding a wheel or if something's wrong. Usually that white bolt is painted. The bolt is painted, usually white, and you'd see that rolling and be easier to pick up on. That's the only reason why. This pin that goes through the coupler that I'm forgetting the name of, and I don't have my book with me, is also painted white, so you can notice it if it's pushed in too far, it's out too far. Another thing that CARMEN do to help us ourselves doing walk-by inspections and everything. And here's the whole point of this project, was this car in a sense would be coming off of a rip track or a shop track. I did not weather that one wheel because they, in a sense, they jacked this car up, changed out a wheel, done. So this car's good and new. You're not gonna really notice that from a distance, but if the car's just sitting on a siding and you're really looking at it, you're gonna notice it. So there we have it. Roof's rusted like the rest of them. So there you have it for this car. I'm gonna bring it downstairs, throw it on the layout with the rest of them. So there you have it, guys. There they are on the layout, all three of them. Sorry about my lighting. The basement is not completely finished yet, obviously. Had to get the layout out of the old house and into here. So this is just a temporary setup until I can frame everything, get new lighting up, and get the layout exactly how I want it. But I'll be going over all that in another video shortly, showing how much space I got to work with and my plans for the future layout. So, one car to go for the B&M CARMEN series, and I have a center flow hopper that's left for modern rolling stock at the moment.